Today we're looking at how to use Heavy, setting up Heavy for the first time on your phone and on your computer. So the mobile app is great because you're going to be working out using your phone in the gym. That's where you're going to be logging your workouts. But when you're actually designing and creating your workouts, it's better to use your computer because on your computer, you're able to actually move around the workouts and actually visualize everything because you've got a bigger screen. And on your phone, the screen is a bit small. So I would recommend if you're building your workouts and setting up the different routines just to use your desktop because you're going to have more room to like move around your workouts. And if you're taking workouts from somewhere, it's easy to like copy and paste and you don't have to try and type or swipe through different screens or different apps if you're trying to get the information. So doing it on desktop, it's much, much easier. And so I'm going to show you right now how to set up your Heavy app. And well, first of all, you have to download it and then set it up, and then we'll log your first workout together. And after that, then if you have any questions, then we can look at it. But let me know where you're tuning in from. I'll be curious who's all joining us. Who's all joining us today? Let's see. Okay, boom. So, how to use Heavy. This is Heavy app. This is the app. So with the Heavy, we are setting up. First of all, we have to download the app, right? So you have to download the app, and you can also download ChatGPT. If you already have ChatGPT, that's great because you can also sync the two apps. And once you sync them, you can actually have ChatGPT help you build workouts inside Heavy. But ChatGPT lies a lot. That's a problem. So ChatGPT is not always accurate. But you can see if it works for you. If you know how to use ChatGPT and Heavy, it's fine. But I still recommend looking through your workouts once you build them up to see if they make sense. And your workouts have to follow proper programming as well. And the good thing is that Heavy on its own, it's designed for workouts. So I imagine it should be able to catch ChatGPT if it's lying to you, if it's like throwing you off. And yeah, so that's something that we can all look at. So we're gonna look at downloading and setting up Heavy. And the first thing that we want to do is download. Wait, give me a second. Let's see. Let me make sure that. Okay, boom, perfect. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so that is working. Okay, so now we're going to look at Heavy. Let's see what is going on here. Okay, we're going to see what is going on here. Okay, so now we're moving on to downloading Heavy onto a phone. So downloading Heavy, you want to go into your app store, whether you're using Apple or you're using Android, doesn't matter. Just go into your app store and look for Heavy. When you look for Heavy, you're going to find it's going to be black and white, and you can download Heavy onto your phone. Once you download it, it's going to load, and then it'll take time to load, and then you're going to find, let's go. Yeah, so this is what you're going to do. So you're going to find Heavy on your phone. Okay, so you open it, it's a black app. Yeah. So this is what it looks like. Let's see. Okay, let's come back. Yeah. Yeah, so that's Heavy with that black icon. So you can just take that app, drag it. If you use folders, organize it on your home screen. Once you open it up, you'll have Heavy. You can create your account using your email, or you can log in using your Gmail, your Apple, or your phone. So you're going to enter the email that you use. So I'm just entering a random email that I have. And then from there, you can set your password, whatever password that you want to set up. And once you have that logged in, let's increase the speed here. Once you have that logged in, you're going to be set. You continue. And then while you're here, you're going to be able to set the units that you want to use. If you want to use kgs or pounds, kilos or miles, centimeters or inches. So whatever measurements you use, that's what you can select. So this is good for like workouts, like if you track things in kgs or pounds in your gym, like how your weights are marked in your gym, you can use that. And then distance, if you run in Ks or in miles, you can track that. Excuse me. And then you can connect your Apple Health to this so that it tracks, it syncs, and you know the calories that you're burning, your heart rate whilst you're working out. So you can link everything to the app. And then once you're done, you can select the things that you want to share with the app. So you can turn everything on. I would also be cautious about the data that you share because at times you'll find that the data, like some of these apps, right? Because there's always going to be people that are trying to breach databases. And these apps, workout apps, and they're collecting our data all the time. So they're databases as well. And hackers are always trying to get into databases to get information on people. And you don't want your information out there. So I'll be always careful with which apps I share my information with, if any, and I wouldn't let them all sync together because if one gets stolen, the other one can steal the data. If there's a backdoor, someone can just go through and take the information. So I'll be very careful about sharing my data and allowing these apps to sync. And you don't want your data in the hands of even like an insurance company or anyone that's going to be looking at your health or anything like that. And so that data should stay private between you and your doctor. So don't always just give these apps or these tech companies your data. Don't give these tech companies your data. Don't do that.